Hi again. Excuse me. Fucking unbelievable. Athletic Brewing. Rum Wild IPA. Oh, you thought I was back to drinking again. Well, you're fucking wrong. Non-alcoholic beer, because, sometimes I get the itch to have that little flavor, so these tied it over. What? Did I call that wild rum? It's Run Wild. Fuck, I'm stupid. Anyways, Toppy. Who cares? All right. Let's talk about a record that I listened to yesterday and today. Now, on the fucking Bird X Bird app, fucking whatever you want to call it, I put out the original tweet and I saw a comment from my dear friend, John Urbach. And the thing about John is that he's got some great recommendations. But he dropped this band into my fucking thread called Calligram. Or Calligram. Whichever. And of course, I'm going to tag the band, and I hope they don't completely shit all over me. They may just laugh, who knows. These guys have been active, according to Encyclopedia Metallum, since 2011 from London, England, in the U-fucking-K. They've been going sort of non-stop, I would say. I know I don't think they've had too many member changes. Yeah, no, it's pretty much been the same 5 dudes. And I'm not going to go through the names because I'll botch the shit out of it because, I'm terrible with names in most cases. Now, they formed, as I said, in 2011. But they didn't even release anything until 5 years in. Now, my presumption is they were probably trying to figure out a sound, trying to get themselves rolling and all that shit. Probably, I don't think they're on... as of right now, I know they released one of their records, which is their... They have at least one record out on Prosthetic Records. So my presumption is I believe this new one is also on Prosthetic Records. So, they had an EP in 2016, they had an EP in 2018, they released 3 singles in 2020, during the fucking thing. They had their first full length, which is The Eye is the First Circle, in 2020, and then they, obviously, in this year, they released 2 singles, Ex Sistier and, no, bear with me, okay, Frantumi in Itinéraire. That's sort of shitty French. It's probably something else, and I probably fucked it all up. But the record that they released is called Position Momentum. On Prosthetic Records, they have it on 12-inch vinyl, and there's 300 copies. Now, here's the thing. It was released on July 14th, 2023, so not that long ago. Now, let's talk about this. I am not, in any way, shape, or form, a big black metal fan. If you follow me on Twitter, you know. I'm not totally down with it. I get it per se, but I just don't, it's just not my thing. That being said, okay, because I do have to do this from a musician standpoint, because I am one, although albeit a very shitty fucking musician, because I just yell and make fucking noises into a microphone, okay? That's just simple as we're going to get. What I want to talk about is how everything is on this record. When Sol Dolor comes on, it's straight off. There's no chance that it fucking lets up until roughly about halfway through. And, around, probably, like, I've got it up on YouTube here right now where I'm at. And it's about around the 3-minute mark or a little bit before, where they sort of slow down and they get this, like, this fucking bounce, bounce. The fucking drums are just at a solid fucking pace, and you still have them fucking tremolo chugs going on in the background, which is very much a very sort of black metal style thing that a lot of bands do. Now, is it a bad thing? No. The drums sound great. The bass sounds as good as it's going to get, which I mostly hear, obviously, through, with the low end from the low end of the guitars. And riff wise and music wise, it's pretty fucking insane. And it sounds like, on that song especially, it's very much your typical sort of black metal feel and sound to it. My biggest thing is, and okay, before we all have a fucking conniption fit, there are bands that I like that do this sort of style of vocal. The fucking black metal shrieking in this is so over the top, but not in a bad way. Okay? Because again, in most cases, when I hear the fucking, I'm just like, nope, we're not doing it. But because John was the one that fucking recommended, and you know what? I think anybody else could have recommended this, and I probably still would have done this. I mean, if someone's going to put that kind of effort into, or, if someone's going to take the time to fucking drop this into, a thread about what bands I should fucking review, I'm going to do it. The biggest thing is with this stuff is that when I listen to this record, there's moments in it where there's, like I say, the slow stuff, and then there's the fucking blasty stuff. My other big issue is, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, there's only 8 songs on here, and it's just a little over 40 minutes, literally 40 minutes and 9 seconds. Are long songs in black metal a thing? Oh, excuse me, where they're like really sort of just blasting away? Like, is that a thing? Because if it is, fine. I don't know. From a musician's standpoint, this is really well done. The mix, I really don't know who did the mix on this, to be honest with you, and I think really quickly I can check that out. One quick hop over to a website and I've got it. Now, because of all this, because of all the fucking the blasting away, the fucking drums are firing on all cylinders, and of course the guitars are just ripping away in the bass and all that. The vocals are very much that old school feel to my ears. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to get a decent conversation out of this. Because, to be honest with you, what it sounds like to me is that it sounds like a lot of those old fucking bands in Norway, where everything was just fucking blasted away and the vocals were as high and screechy as fuck. And that's not a bad thing, per se. But because of the fact that I'm not a big black metal fan, am I going to run out and buy this? No. But I hope my review in some way, shape, or form allows you to, maybe you go, oh, fuck, if he's saying it's good, then I better go get it. Because, yeah, we know. Like, this is, you guys are going to be like, oh my God, he's reviewed a black metal. He said it's good. Oh my God. Because, again, so getting the information off of the Bandcamp website here, basically, okay, apologies. I yawn, it's late and I'm tired and I'm old. Produced and engineered and mixed by Russell at Parlor Studios, Kettering, UK, July 2022. Seems to be a lot of records that were done last year, and I'm going to presume, like The Bleeding, from Redefining Darkness, I presume it's a pushback on the vinyl. Maybe I'm wrong. If anybody wants to confirm, please do. Mastered by Grant Berry at Fader Mastering, Manchester, UK. Artwork by Deborah Sheedy, and the layout designed by Jamie Silvera. And of course, all the music is written and performed by Calligram. So, the big thing, again, with this record was I gave it a solid listen. Like, everything is just, I was like, okay, let's go, let's listen to this, and at first I said, let's get this over with. But after I got deep into it, I got thinking, you know what, if I just kind of zone out the vocals a little bit, because I already know what the vocals are, maybe I can hear a little bit of stuff in the background. And to be honest with you, it's really good. Okay. So yeah, like, from a standpoint of where I would score this, I would give this a 3.5 out of 5. Geez, you know what I mean? Like, that, some people might think that that's really weird, but again, when I listen to it from a musician standpoint, if I just give you my hot take version, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, this is a 1, fuck it. But it's not. It's a solid 3.5 out of 5. There's really not that much of a bad moment on this record. Again, outside of the vocals, but again, the vocals aren't my thing. Are they done well? Very, very fucking well. It's so hard for me to review a black metal record because it's not my thing. But at the same time, even though I personally can say that the vocals are a low point, maybe, but they're not. That's the thing. The vocals, because of how they're executed and the context of the music that it surrounds, it's really well done. And I think that's sort of the thing. One side of my brain says it's kind of shit, and the other side says, hey, no, you got to look at things from a different standpoint. So 3.5 out of 5 for this record. I'm not opposed to doing more black metal reviews, but don't flood my fucking comment sections with them, because, geez, I can only listen to so much at a time here. And keep in mind, I gave fucking Hell Ripper a great score on his new Black Speed Thrash fucking masterpiece. So anyways, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have been able to stand me babble on about black metal for 12 fucking minutes or more. Yeah, subscribe if you like this sort of content. Thank you to all of my new subscribers that I've been getting, which has really been nice, to be honest with you. Hit a like, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section. And if there's anything that I might have made a boo-boo on this, please feel free to drop by and do just that, because I don't get everything right, because that's for fucking sure. I'll see you guys soon.